I took a small break last week and it helped me realize something that I am not like other traders who just pose out to the world that I'm a guy who's trading and I'm making profits. But no, I'm not that type of guy. I think I've pretty much made myself clear that this channel is about me documenting my journey, documenting my trades and stuff. So I just want to let you guys know that last week I took a small break because I was quite overwhelmed. And the reason is that I took a lot of SLs. I think I overtraded too much over the past weekend and it didn't end well. So I just wanted to take a small break, but over the weekend, right, I just came to an understanding that this channel is about me documenting my journey. Whether I make it, whether I fail, it's all part of the journey. And I feel responsible that I need to document past week as well. So for this week, right, this week's review session, which this video is about, I'm going to include a few of my trades from last week that I have taken because I was not able to actually make a video last week because of my frustration over the lot of stops that I took over the entire week. If I'm being honest, took, I just got one profit. I just got one profitable day, and almost 4 days of the entire trading day resulted in stops. When I think about it, and over the weekend when I had my analysis session, I found out that it was primarily because over the past weekend, I don't know why, but I just wanted to get in, take a trade, and get out, and I think that is what actually messed up my trading. I noticed that I rushed into trades. I did not wait for my setup. I just dumped it. I just jumped inside it directly, even though I did back test and stuff. But I don't know why. But I think that it was primarily because I was stressed over the entire weekend, and I just wanted to take one single trade. So that one thing led to another, and over the entire week, every trade, almost I had 4 to 5 clean trades, and I missed out on all of them because I was in a rush. I noticed that I wanted to jump in, and I did jump in, which resulted and which cost me my account. But I did understand something. I learned something from that. So moving forward, I am planning to make sure that if I do not feel like trading, I'll avoid it. Like I have said, guys, I am a break-even trader. I'm still figuring stuff out. I'm not an expert in this market, but I sure hope to be in the near future. In the previous videos, you guys would have seen that I have my quarterly goals and stuff, and I am planning to achieve a lot of those goals by the end of the year. And it's going to take me a lot of failures as well as wins to actually achieve that goal. I have come to an understanding of that. I mean, I'm into trading. Failure is part of my journey, and I'll just have to accept that. I don't know why over this weekend I was going through this, but regardless of what happened, I just wanted to document this process again. I just wanted to share that I am not like the rest of people. A lot of them are lazy, and I'm not talking about influencers out here. There are good and they are bad, but that is not the topic. I For me personally, I'm the type of person who likes to be different. I do not like to be grouped into a category specifically as common. It quite irritates me a bit, and I think I don't want to be like that. Throughout my entire life, I have seen most of the people, right? They like to be what people call common, and that is something that's never fascinated me very much. I prefer being uncommon. I prefer standing out. And I think that is one of the main reasons why I got into this career and I started this. So I just wanted to point out that I'm not like the rest of it, and I hate to be grouped into that. And I don't want to put myself in that position where people have people think and they assume, which finally leads them to talking about stuff that I am just as the rest, and I don't want that. Even if they do talk, I know personally that I'm not like them. But regardless, I just wanted to put stuff out, and I have seen a lot of people waste away their lives, especially during their teen phases, and I don't understand why they do it. It's been, when you have a lot of access to information, I mean, everyone has access to information these days. You guys have your mobile phone, everyone scrolls Insta. I do too, but most people out there are scrolling something that is not useful. Pretty much, I think somewhere around 2021, 22 range. You guys know what changed the internet, Teen Brothers. You guys know what changed everything, and I don't know why, but there are still a lot of people out here who have seen his content, and still I don't know why they are the same way they have always been. I mean, it should spark some amount of change. Uh, as far as I have seen, people, I don't know if people are stupid enough, or people know these stuff and ignore it, but most of these things, the propaganda and a lot of shit, right? All the political stuff as well as geopolitics, matrix, everything. I'm just including it as a whole here. I do not want to get into this because this is not the kind of channel that this is. And I don't know why, but most people, right, they just want to be part of the herd. And the herd mentality is something not I am very much interested in. And it's something that I despise the most. I just hate it. The hate. I hate it, and I have no intention of that. And I just, you know, I want to stand out, and this is why I've started this journey, and I think this is why I will also continue this journey. I think I've told you guys about my plans over this entire year, and one of them includes, but that is far from now. And there are certain goals which I must attain in order to start that. But I just wanted to put it forward to you guys about this. I have a plan, but I don't know. I don't know the future. I'll have to wait. I can hope for the best, but I'll have to wait. I am a trader after all. I have to enter. I have to go in daily. I have to do my best, and let's hope that the market plays out good. So let's jump into the review session, guys. So my Tuesday's trade, right? So my Tuesday's trade of this week resulted in SL for me again. So I entered the market somewhere around 10, yeah, I think, yeah, 10:07. So I entered right over this spot. We had the ORG gap left as well as the buy side liquidity. I targeted that, but the market took a shift and then it went down, took my SL. So that was that on Tuesday. Monday, I did not take a trade because I did not get a setup. Tuesday, even though I got a setup, it didn't move much. So there was nothing I could actually do about it. I'll just have to accept that and move on. Then moving on to my yeah, regarding Tuesday, right? My first setup was a failure, but there I forgot to mention that there was a second setup that I did take, and that was around the 11 a.m. macro around 10:50. So I got a breakup structure and I entered right over there, and I went for the sell side liquidity. It was a clean sweep, and I just got a trade, uh, broke even my losses, no losses over that day. Now going to my next trade, that is Tuesday. So I mean, going to my next trade, Wednesday's trade, right? 29th April trade. For me, this trade also resulted in SL, and the mistake was actually mine, to be honest. So if you guys had traded on 29th April, you guys would have found that the market was initially, it was an FOMC day. The Fed Chairman Powell also spoke on that day, and the market initially struggled a bit around until 10:30 and just boom went up. So I took a sell side, I got a hit there. This was my entry, so I entered right around 9:45, no, right around 9:50, and it hit my SL and then went for my TP, and I entered again. I got another SL as well, so that I had two SLs this day, and I stopped trading after that.